Good morning. Day 226, cooking down the refrigerator, freezer, and working pantry meals. So yesterday I did do a little tiny produce haul, and I got a couple things for my decor. Nothing to break the bank, just some projects that I want to do. It'll give me something to do and help my creative side come out and make some beautiful things for my home. Alright, so yesterday I ate ice cream and cherries for dinner and it was delightful. So when I was pregnant with my middle son, he was born in August, he's got a birthday coming up soon, and it was so hot and my belly was so big that really the only thing I had taste for was cold food. So it was pretty much salads and ice cream. Now back then I did eat meat, so I'm sure I added enough protein because he was over 8 pounds, which for me, I'm small, was a good sized baby. But anyway, he was born, and from the time my water broke and he was born was an hour and 20 minutes. So he was in a hurry to get here. So anyway, TMI. So even though I don't have much of a sweet tooth, that's what I had a taste for. Sometimes you just want that cold. I think it's more about the cold than it is about the flavor. So I had banana cream pie and raspberry chip ice cream in a sugar cone. And I like sugar cones, those are good. So today I won't have ice cream for dinner. I'll have something healthy. But once in a while it doesn't hurt you to have pizza or ice cream or even a piece of pie. But I had lunch late yesterday, so I just wasn't hungry for a dinner. So that's what I had. And last night it rained, and it is so humid. It's not going to be that hot, only in the 80s, but it's very, very humid today. And cloudy, which is good because we're supposed to get more rain, and it makes my plants and flowers very happy. So anyway, I'll come back when it's time for breakfast, and we'll see what's for breakfast. Day 226. But right now, it's coffee time. Okay, let's see what is for breakfast. Day 226. Yeah, we're not going back to 100 something. I have some leftovers here from when I went to breakfast with my mom a couple days ago, so I'm going to have that. And I'm going to eat the rest of these cherries. And I think I'll have a little bit of yogurt. I'll have, well, yeah, I'll see if this one's still good. And if this one isn't good, then I'll have some of that. I was going to save that one for making more yogurt, but I never got around to it. So we'll see, maybe that'll still happen. All right, and then of course coffee. So I will meet you at the stove. Okay, so here is my breakfast. I finished up the yogurt, it was just fine. These few cherries from my mom, I still have 2.5 pounds over there that I need to put in the refrigerator. And then this is an omelet with mushrooms and potatoes and peppers. And that's actually left over from Not from my mom's breakfast, but when I went with my friend. All right, so there we have it. Some more out of the refrigerator. And yesterday when I bought the ice cream, I was thinking I really need to look around for a very small freezer, because with a side-by-side like I have, I can't even get a pizza in there because it's too narrow. So if I find a really good deal on one, I might consider getting a very small freezer. I'm thinking between 5 and 7 cubic feet. So we'll see. Because I'm still cooking down the freezer and I don't plan on stocking it up. And even if I get another freezer, I'm not going to stock it up. But I may be having some produce from my garden that I might want to freeze. And right now there's still no room. So still eating down the freezer. And you know, you guys know I do buy fresh produce maybe once or twice a month, depending. So that, you know, I'm going to continue to do. But I'm not going to stock up on sale items of produce and then have to freeze it all. But who knows, that might change down the road. So I'll see. If I can find a really good deal, I might consider doing that. My old freezer in the garage is going to have to go to the bulk along with the sofa. But yesterday there was nobody around to help me get all that stuff to the curb. So I have to wait until next Thursday now to get all that out there. All right, I'm going to eat my breakfast and I'll be back later. My grandson got these gorgeous flowers from his new job. It's a welcome to the team kind of thing, and they're absolutely gorgeous. The film doesn't do the color justice. They're a brilliant orange. They look kind of pink here on the film. They are absolutely stunning. And they go right with my living room colors. How convenient is that? So anyway, we're just going to keep them on the kitchen table and enjoy them. Okay, this paint is too transparent, so I can't use that to paint this dog sign that I have. So I had this in my stash, and I mixed up my own orange just by adding yellow and red. So I'm going to give this a try. The color looks good to me. And I'm going to see if that will cover. And this doesn't look like it will cover either. All these paints are transparent. This one covers a little bit better, so I could put a few layers of it, let it dry in between. So that's probably what I'll do. But really an opaque paint would work better. But we'll use what we have, so that's what it's going to look like. Now if the white is opaque, there's different kinds of white too. Some is transparent, some of it is opaque. And if you add an opaque color to a transparent color, it covers much better. But I really don't want to make it a lighter orange. So I'll just work with what I have. Personally, I'm not real crazy about transparent paint. It's great as a glaze if you want to put it over another color. But for me, my opinion is I'd rather work with an opaque paint initially and then go over it with a transparent paint. But that's just me. Every artist is different. And you can layer different colors of transparent paint on top of each other and make a different color. But I'm going to work with what I have. So I'm going to go ahead and finish painting this and let it dry and do a few more layers and see what we come up with. So sometimes you have to play around with your art, and don't be intimidated if it doesn't work. Especially with paint, you can always paint over it if you don't like what you did. So that's my little project for today. And putting this on really thick isn't going to help you either. You're better off doing multiple thinner layers than a big huge thick blob of paint. I've got a thing here on my brush I need to cut off, but I'll work with it for now. So I'm using, I'm thinking this is acrylic paint. I don't know, it could be tempera paint, didn't really say. It came in a kit, and I don't have the packaging for it anymore. So I'm just going to make multiple layers of this. Alright, well, I'll be back and show this to you once it's done, because it has to dry. But this is what it looks like for now. It's orange, but not very orange. I want it to be a little bit more opaque than that. Okay, well, I'll be back in a little bit. I'm not real hungry again today, so I'm just going to see what kind of leftovers I can find in the fridge. I know I still have a little bit of pasta salad. I still have seitan. I could have another sandwich. Today's very humid, and oh, let me bring you a little closer here. Today's a very humid day, and so when it's like this, I just don't have a big appetite in the evening. And there's really nothing in the freezer that I'm interested in either. So I'm not in the mood for a sandwich. I do have a couple of the Beyond Burger patties in there, but I'm not in the mood for that either. So I'm not a very good freezer and refrigerator cooker downer today. Alright, well, we'll go look in the fridge and see what we can find. All right, I just looked in my freezer and I found some of those chicken fries. There's a few left. They're from Aldi's. They're vegetarian. I'm going to have those, and I think I'm going to just microwave these few green beans that I got from my garden. And then I have this leftover pasta salad. Well, you can't really see that, but I'm just going to finish that up, and that'll be good. So, okay, anything in there you'd like, buddy? I'm sure there's a lot of things in there you'd like. Yeah, I'm sure. Yep. All right, well, I will meet you at the stove. So here is my dinner. The rest of the pasta salad, that's all gone now. These are all gone now out of the freezer. And I had a couple different kinds there. Nuggets and chicken fries. Vegetarian, of course. And then the little tiny handful of the green beans. So that's going to be dinner. And sometimes when you're trying to clean out a refrigerator or freezer or pantry, you just make meals around what you have. So I'm just going to, this is almost gone too, this ranch dressing. So using up what I have, and I'm just going to dip my little chicken fries in here. And this is gone now too. So yay. Alright, there it is, dinner. Day 226. Alright, I'll be back to wrap things up shortly. And I'm going to eat my dinner. Okay, well, it's the end of another day. Dinner was okay. You know, it was edible. Was it delicious? Meh. But I got several things out of the freezer, refrigerator. Nothing out of the pantry, but so I used up some food, and I'm always happy about that. So I put a couple more coats on my I love my dog sign, and I know it looks yellow on the screen, but it's orange. It's a light orange. And with it being an opaque paint, it's not, the background still shows through the black, but I kind of like that because the rest of it is kind of, it's kind of rustic looking. So I think I'm going to leave it this way, and I think I put 3 coats on. Now I could keep putting more coats of paint on, but like I said, I kind of like it a little bit rustic like this. Now I have to print up a picture of the dogs, so that's another project. But anyway, I'm glad I got that done, and I'm glad I got some things out of the refrigerator. So I didn't get a whole lot accomplished today. I did go hang out with my neighbor for a while, and there was nothing really to be done outside because it was raining most of the day. And inside I didn't want to get into any big projects. So I kind of, well, I'll do some projects, and then I kind of have to step back for a little bit and think about, okay, what's the next thing that I want to get done? So I think I want to do my jars. I want to decoupage the napkins on the jars. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I don't know. But anyway, not a real exciting day today. How about you guys? Did you have an exciting day? Did you have a boring day? I wasn't bored. I was just not productive. But we all have those days, I guess. So anyway, that's all I have for you today. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. Thanks for watching.